This is a video of audio rosters for 1941-42 through 1949-1950 for Warsaw Community High School Tigers boys basketball. Audio rosters. We're going to do a bunch of them in one audio video. So here we go. The 1941-42 team. The head coach was Wendell Walker, and the players were Ken Anderson, Argel Growler, Jack Engel, Bob Gill, Norman Hankins, Johnny Kyle, Terry Clonderis, Bud Lucas, Bill Olds, Bud Perkins, and Virgil Shug Reisner. The 1942-43 team was as follows. Head coach Wendell Walker. Players Don Engel, Bob Gill, Louis Gossert, Norman Hankins, Devin Johnson, Terry Clonderis, Jim Lozier, Bud Perkins, Leonard Reisner, Virgil Shug Reisner, and David Rowe. The 1943-1944 squad was coached by Wendell Walker, and the players were as follows. Don Engel, Bill Gossert, Louis Gossert, John Hammersley, Devin Johnson, Jim Lozier, Bruce Nash, Virgil Shug Reisner, David Rowe, Bob Walton, and Ronald Wiltrout. Moving onward and upward, the 1944-45 team was coached by a gentleman named L.F. Jackson, and the players were Bob Anderson, Norman Anderson, Gail Beeman, Ellsworth Culver, Rex Creekbaum, Bill Gossert, John Hammersley, Richard Hagee, Bruce Nash, David Rowe, Bud Sisk, and Bob Walton. The 1945-46 team was coached by L.F. Jackson as head coach. The team's players were Norman Anderson, Gail Beeland, Marvin Clay, Richard Dean, L. Hawthorne, Richard Hagee, Robert Jordan, Bill Patterson, Jim Ranstead, Robert Sittler, Gene Sumter, and Bob Walton. The 1946-47 team was coached by Wendell Walker. The players were seniors Norman Anderson, Marvin Clay, Richard Hagee, Robert Jordan, Bob Landis, Jim Linear, Jim Ranstead, and Gene Sumter, and the two juniors on the squad were Milo Gates and Bill Patterson. Moving up, the 1947-48 Warsaw Tigers team was coached by Don Blenker as head coach. The players on the team were Jerry Aker, Brooks Dalton, Milo Gates, Glenn Moorhead, Bill Patterson, Max Reed, Jim Shepley, Bud Stifler, Stanley Stokes, and Joe Unruh. The 1948-49 team was coached by Don Glunker, head coach, and the players were Jerry Aker, Dave Burke, Junior Griswold, Jack Helvey, Tom Jackson, Bill Ladd, Jerry McCartney, Glenn Moorhead, Stanley Nice, Bob Kaiser, Max Reed, Bill Rhodes, Max Scheidler, Jack Sumter, and Joe Unruh. And the 1949-1950 team was coached by Don Glunker, and the 16 players on the roster were seniors Jerry Aker, Gail Curtis, Junior Griswold, Tom Jackson, Glenn Moorhead, Stanley Nice, Bob Heither, Max Scheidler. The juniors on the roster: Dave Burke, Jack Helvey, Jerry McCartney, Bob Randalls, Bill Rhodes, and Jerry Williams. And the lone sophomore on the roster, the legendary Whitey Bell.